You have read about it. You have watched videos about it. You have taken notes about it. And still, something feels missing. Like you understand the surface, but not the soul of it. Like you know the words, but not the meaning behind these words. That feeling is not sign that you are not smart enough. That feeling is a sign that you have been learning wrong way. Changes, and today that changes. Here is the truth about real understanding. Most people consume informations. Very few people interrogate it. Consuming means taking what someone else already figure out. Interrogating means asking the questions nobody put in the article. The questions are live underneath the informations, and that questions are everything. Here is the first things that actually matters. Ask why before you ask what. Most people start with what is this? Most people who truly understand anything start with why does this exist? Why was this created? What problem was this solving? What would the world look like without this? When you understand why something exists, you stop memorizing the facts. You start understanding the soul of the things. And once you understand the soul, you never forget it. But because it makes sense, not just in your head, it in your guts. Here is the second thing that actually matters. Connect it to something you already know. Your brain does not store in separate boxes, it stores in webs. Every new things you learn needs to thread, connecting it to something you already understand. Without threads, it floats, and floating things disappears. So when you learn something new, ask one questions. Why does this remind me of? What in my life or experience does this connect to? The moment you find that connections, the new information stops being new. It becomes an extension of something already real to you, and real things stay. Here is the third thing that actually matters. Teach it before you think you are ready. Most people wait until they fully understand something before you try to explain it. That is backward. Explaining forces your brain to find the gaps. The moment you try to teach something, you immediately discover what you actually understand and what you only thought you understand. Explaining it to child, explaining it to a friend, explaining it loud yourself in the mirror. The gap between what you can say and what actually you know, that gap is your real learning age. Fill that gap and you will understand it more deeply than anyone who just read about it. Here is the four things that actually matters. Sit with confusion instead of running from it. When something does not make sense, most people do two or three things. They push through without truly understanding, or they give up entirely. Both are wrong. Confusion is not a wall. Confusion is a door. It means your brain has encountered something that does not fit current model of the world. And that friction is exactly where the deepest learning lives. Next time you feel confused about something, stop. Do not move forward it. Ask yourself, what exactly is confusing me right now? Get specific about confusion, because confusion you can name is confusion you can solve. The confusion you run from becomes a permanent gap in your understanding. Here is the most important thing of all. Understanding is not an event, it is a process. You do not understand something once and then have it forever. You return to it. You see it from a new angle. You connect it to something. You just learn. You teach it again and discover something you miss the first time. People who truly understand something deeply are not smarter than you. They are more patient with the process. They do not rush fast conclusion. They do not settle for surface understanding. They keep asking why until why has no more answer. Just so here is your complete system of understanding anything. Ask why before what. Find the soul of the things. Connect it to what you already know. Give it to home in your existing web. Teach it before you feel ready. Let the gaps reveal themselves. Sit with confusion. Sit with confusion. Name it. Solve it. Do not skip it. Return to it again and again and again. This is not shortcut. This is the only path to real understanding. To walk with this path, you will never be satisfied with surface level again. Because you know what it feels like to truly know something.